20 degrees, so you got 70 degrees missing. Okay, push your foot down. Okay, so your foot, when it pushes down, should be level with your heel. So we're tight across here.
Yeah.
Okay, the loss of plantar flexion. So if you want to make somebody faster, jump higher, anything we're doing, you need to reestablish full plantar flexion, which was, if you ever see a baby, they push the foot down with no trouble. So over time, either injury or just lack of motion on the part of walking or running. You see, if you ran and you don't do better than that, and those are tight too, you can't run very fast. Okay? So now you have a sprained ankle. You just sprain these ligaments here. And when you sprain an ankle, palpate over here. See if there's any, you can find the ligaments that were hurt just by palpating, you see, okay? Sometimes up here, sometimes all the way up in here even. There's a whole about 7 or 8 different branches of ligament there, see? Yeah. All right. So what I would do first is we would gently open up the soleus and get so everything will start to move this direction. And since it hasn't moved in minutes, hours, days, okay, now pull your foot back. And you feel what? How tight your calves are. So if we can't lift up here, it's conducive to doing this or this, especially inversion, right? You get the sprain here then. You went the other way, you get the sprain over in here, okay? So what we want to do is stretch those out a little bit. Real gentle, but open it up. And that's your shoe. You can even leave the shoe on and use your rope to help or whatever, see? Slightly turned in, and feel the outer belly. Slightly turned out, I get the inner belly. Okay, now the ankle is hanging. Where's the white strength book? Is there one right there? Okay. All right, you actually have that all in here if you ever take time to look at this or read it. It's a pretty thin book, so it's and it's not fun reading. It's just more skill for you as a worker.
Should we read your books, Sarah?
No, I don't read them either, so I don't put that if you don't. They're not great, are they? There you go. So we start with ankle dorsal flexion. Tibialis anterior comes down here. Extensor digitorum. So those are the dorsal flexors of the ankle foot, right? So this is hanging here. I'm going to give you a mild resistance as you lift toward the sky. Just let your knee relax, your quads relax, and lift your foot like this, please.
Okay.
I'm going to resist you. You feel that? Eh?
Yeah.
So initially, when I work with that sprained ankle, I'm doing manual things. My hands can read. You can suggest what you can or can't do. Lift your foot now. Lift your foot. See, I do a lot of motivating verbally because you've got to get this thing to work again. Can you feel that working there now?
Yeah.
See? Reestablishing dorsal flexion. When I reestablish it, then I can start working on the next stage, which is you've got a bunch of those yourself, so they work. If you use them, they work. All right, straight up in the air, please. And down, and up. We instituted this at Michigan, and I started working with the girls cross country and track programs, and then the boys. In 8 years that coach had been there, he had so many injuries. He'd never won anything. 6th, 7th, 8th place, good coach, but players are always hurt. I went up and spent a week there. He searched all over and he said, I keep having the same name suggested to me to go study and to get this done. So I went up there and I worked with, they had 46, and I had 25 injuries out of the 46 that were participating. Within 3 days, I had everybody go. They put a pack of ice on and see you. Week, 2 weeks, come back when you feel a little better. We started work on everybody immediately. Nobody was flexible. Nobody worked right. And by the end of the week, they had the Big Ten championship. Everybody was participating. Everybody ran a PR. 46 people ran a PR, or threw further than they had before, or javelin threw further than they had before. He won the Big Ten by 10 points. He was supposed to finish 8th.
PR.
So the outdoor season, I spent a week up there, see? I spent a week up there. And I went back in the spring, for the spring championships. And both of them happened to be handled